Hey, 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 this is the agenda for 7th grade literature on Tuesday, March 31st, last day of the month of March. Tomorrow is a whole brand new month of April, and hopefully there are great things in store because the first 3 months of 2020 have not been that great. So this week we are moving on to Tuesday. So today and tomorrow we're starting an informational text. Sometimes history is sadness. So talking about how there are events in history that really do weigh us down, just like the one that we're living right now. So we're going to be next week talking about how this article compares to our own books and this current historical event that we are living now. So I am splitting up the assignment into 2 parts. So I'm going to talk about what parts of the Common Lit assignment you're required to do today, and then what part you're going to be working on tomorrow, which is just the assessment. And then for optional activities. All right, so starting off with the attendance question today, it is what is your favorite genre of movie? So it actually has a scroll down box here, as you can see, because I have so many more options. There's so many genres of movies out there that I have to pick my favorite. It would be really hard to choose just one because I really do, if you know me, really like a good romantic comedy. But horror movies really get me. Like if I could pick a movie to watch, I love to be scared. So horror would have to be my choice. So remember, after you have submitted your answer, you can click a button somehow and you can view the answers of your classmates. I think it shows up like kind of underneath where you have submitted your answer and turned it in. And you can see a summary of the responses. I think it'll kind of let you know exactly how many of each class, of each of your classmates voted how. So just a fun way to get to know your classmates. I'm not sure if you can see their names associated with their answers or not, but just an interesting thing for us to do to get to know each other instead of just marking, I signed on today or I was here today, to get a little poll of some fun questions to get to know you better. All right, so after you've taken the attendance question, it's time to move on to the assignment. So this particular one can be found in the Reading Informational tab. It is assignment number 12. Sometimes history is sadness is the name of the article. This assignment is due, like all assignments this week, by Sunday, the 5th of April at midnight. And I have the link here that will take you to the assignment. And there are 2 videos. This one is for those of you that are maybe unfamiliar with accessing or completing an assignment in Common Lit. It will just show you all where the dashboard is, where you can find information, where you can find your assignments, how you can access them. And it's helpful. I'll show you the tools, also the annotation tools, how to make your text larger, how to have it read aloud to you and translate and all those kinds of things. So those of you that have been using Common Lit, you might want to just skim through it a little bit, click through and see if there's anything that shows up that you don't already know. But for my 8th graders, this mostly you already have the hang of Common Lit. This is for 7th graders primarily. So in order to get full credit for this assignment, you must answer the guided reading questions and annotate in the article or take notes on a sheet of paper. So those are the things that you're required to do today. And then to complete the assessment will be the 3rd part of your assignment that you're working on tomorrow. So I don't want you to come in today and turn in your assignment if you did not do the assessment. So save that for tomorrow if you're following my scope and you're working on the assessment tomorrow. However, if you complete your annotations and notes on a sheet of paper, because either you're on a mobile phone or a tablet and you can't use the annotation tool, you must take a picture of your note sheet with your device and attach it to the assignment before turning in. So I created this whole video right here that will show you exactly how to do that. So once you get to the article in Common Lit, there's some of the features that I talked about in the video, and you're going to answer the guided reading questions. So there happen to be 3 of these. It's a pretty short article. And answer the guided reading questions, and then you're going to take notes. So what you're taking notes on is how the author feels about history. So you can use the annotation tool to highlight and make notes in the margin if you're on a computer. If you are on a phone or a tablet, the annotation device or tool unfortunately doesn't work. So you just have to get out a sheet of paper and type your, you can't type on a sheet of paper. Write your notes on a sheet of paper. It could be a scrap of paper. It can be really anything that you have handy laying around. Hopefully you remember to bring home your binder so you would have some notebook paper available to you. But you're just doing the guided reading questions and the notes today. The assessment is assigned for tomorrow. Again, as you're working at your own pace, you can choose to just do all 3 at once. But just know that if you wanted to split it up and to follow my scope for the week, then the assessment questions would be something that you would work on tomorrow. And lastly, if you didn't yesterday or you haven't finished it, put in some time in vocabulary.com on the list for SED, or it also can be spelled C-E-E-D, so seed as well. And make sure that as soon as you get done in vocabulary.com, unfortunately, it doesn't have a way to mark the assignment done in Google Classroom, so you have to pop back over and make sure you just mark it as done. So that way it's off of your to-do list in Google Classroom, and it's not going to show you that you're late on an assignment that you already finished. All right, so that's all there is for the agenda today. I hope you have a great day. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to email me or add a comment in Google Classroom. Bye.